I just want to give you a few tips for Halloween. It's very typical that some people, they're determined in their goals. They know what they want. And I had a client once who was like, I know what I want and nobody's getting in my way. Like, social gatherings are not going to be a problem. Then I've also had clients where it's been a struggle because, wondering what other people think about us. A lot of times everybody's in that scenario, but you don't realize that everybody's in it. So if you're worried that they will think that you are either on a diet or that you think you're better than them, or they think, like, what are some crazy ideas? There's so many crazy ideas that you can think of how you feel they interpret what you're doing. But what really everybody is doing is they wonder how they're being portrayed in a social situation. So if we have clear goals, and maybe we had like these major problems with our blood sugar, and somebody were feeding a diabetic this huge piece of cake, we would all know that that's not necessarily going to serve that person. And if they knew that they had diabetes, they wouldn't even ask. So there's different ways to go about it. One is to let people know that you're working on healthy habits and you're working on your blood sugars, okay? Super simple. Say it before you go to the party. Super helpful. Another is that you're bringing a dish, okay? And that you have a dish that you can enjoy yourself. And like for me, I really do eat the dish that I bring, and I don't care what people think of what I eat, because like, why is it any of, like, this is my jargon, like, why would you care what I eat? Why do you care at all? Like, I am just here for the party. Are you here for me, or are you here for me eating your food? So we want to be a loving, kind person. And a loving, kind person in a social situation, they will be focused on the people and on the activities versus the food. So just kind of like be really mindful, be really conscious and aware of where your mindset is when you're at a social gathering. And what is the purpose? What is your goals? The plan of action sheet. Like, what is going to possibly derail you? And then how can you plan around that? So if it's like there's a table full of treats, maybe you're staying out of that room. Maybe you're having an accountability buddy at the party that you tell them that you help me stay away from XYZ. So, and like, as far as candy goes, for me, it's like, my sugar, I could keep eating it all day and not get sick. So if I just have zero, it's so much easier for me than if I have one piece. So everybody's different. And like, what goals do you have? And just having intention behind everything and mindfulness. And I hope that you guys have a great time, and let me know if I can help you with any of the planning. And I'm excited to hear what you're doing, where you are in the life book, what you're learning about your own mindset, about your level of awareness. And you guys can do this. We're going to not white knuckle, right, from last week. Instead, we're going to be focused on creating the life that we want. And another thought to think about: when was the last time you went through Halloween without having candy? Like, is that something that you want to be able to say that you've done in your lifetime? So just kind of some fun things to think about. Remember to focus on people, not the food.